Hey guys, it's nice to see you again today. Sorry, I am just not into it right at just getting the YouTube going. How is everyone? Let's see. Hi, Deb H. Greetings and welcome. Hit the like on the way in, please, and thank you. Hi, Marie. Good evening. Hey, True. Oh, that's Deb H. Chat moved on me. Hello. Hi, Irene. Hello, Sky. Hello, how are you? Hello, Donna. Hey, B Rabbit. Hi, all. Going into an appointment. We'll rejoin as soon as I can. I hope everything's good in your appointment. Hello, Becky. Hello, Leah. Hello, Mary Sunshine. Oh my goodness, what a day, guys. Did everybody decompress a little bit? Oh, we all needed to. I will tell you that I didn't realize how affected I was by what happened today. I pride on being truthful and open to you guys. And the minute I ended the stream, I broke down in hysterical crying. Hysterical. And it took me by surprise. I realized once I calmed down what it was. And it was a trigger for me of flashbacks to trial life, to how quickly the rug can be stripped from underneath your foot and you're just back at square one again. And because remember I was saying I feel so gut sick. I feel gut sick. And for the Markels, like I was feeling that for them. And I think that it was a trigger to my trial life of having that rug slipped out from. So I just want to say that like Phil was on a plane. He was on a plane. He had no idea what was going on. Ruth had to cancel all her appointments or everything she was doing. She had a special thing she was going to do with Katie Kool-Lady. Her birthday is right around the corner. Like all of that just kind of just hit me, and I was just like, so I just wanted to be open and honest, because I know we have other warriors that come into chat, and something like that, how quick it can trigger something in you, and that it's okay if you're triggered. That, like I did, I stepped away, I turned everything off. I tried to find where that trigger was coming from and work back to see what it was that triggered me. And that's exactly what it was. The rug being pulled out from underneath you when you think you're finally getting to that point where things are going to be at least settled for a bit. Like in the Markel case, there's no settling until they're all arrested. But so I just wanted to say that, because I want anybody to know that if something today triggered you, you're okay. And you're not feeling, it's not that it's about you, because it's not. It's an emotion that gets stirred back up of your trauma. So, and I talked to a very wise person, and that wise person told me that, this genre, this true crime genre, is something that for somebody like me or somebody with any of that trauma, it may stir things up Thank you, Sky Troop, for being so wise. I needed that. Yep. Lee, yeah, absolutely, Becky. Praying for the Markel family, friends, and loved ones. I absolutely am. I took the dogs to the beach and chilled for a bit. Yep. We all needed to find something. Hello, Sophia. Welcome back, Will. Hello, Armand. Yeah, it was very triggering, and I just want to let anybody in here know that if you felt the same, if you got triggered by it, it's okay. You're human. And that's why I put myself out there, and I'm telling this as my story because I want people to know it's okay if you got triggered today. I was so upset I had to crawl into bed and listen to Carl's show, and I fell asleep. Woke about an hour later, got up, made coffee, then sat out on my deck and cried. I'm still teary hours later. Yeah, we are so invested for the justice, and I think it just adds to it. The True says the boys will be grown before full justice for their dad. I fear for this. I fear for this. Yeah, thank you, Sky. I'm telling you guys, it just, as soon as I ended the stream, I think because then I just kind of sat back and it just hit me like a ton of bricks. And I was like, oh my God, what is going on? True said I made homemade chicken and veggie soup, needed some comfort food. Yep. Hello, Lynn. I'm just catching up here. Make sure I say hello to everybody. Hello, Allie Marie. Rashbaum earned his money. He pulled a slick maneuver Yep, but you know what? Once I calmed myself down, I watched a little bit, and there's a few lawyers out there that are suggesting that Donna's probably going to want money back. And by rights, I guess by rights she should. True, I 100% agree with you. I 100%. No, he'll probably have to give money back. He'll probably have to. From what I've learned today afterwards is he was paid in full up front, and chances are he will have to give some money back. Sophia, going to church all my life, I thought evil was a hurricane or tsunami. Nope, it's people. Yep. Walking demons. Earthbound demons is what I call them. Hello, mister. Welcome. Every morning I wake up, I check to see if they arrested Wendy yet. And you know what? Guys, I hate to say this, but I am a firm believer her arrest is so far away now. From everything I listened to and read today, there's no way the state is arresting her until she testifies against her mother. That is what I think true. Wendy gets to raise her kids till they are grown, but Dan didn't. How is that okay? Our justice system really sucks at times. I'm agreeing. Like, I'm not saying anything bad. Please understand that I'm not saying anything bad about Georgia or Sarah Catherine Dugan. But you know what? This is not right. Not right at all. Nothing about it is right. Rashi's running to the bank into all the Adelson hidden cash that he's been managing for years. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it, True. I do not doubt it. Rashi wants a criminal defense lawyer. I think he truly effed up. I think Rashi planned on effing up. I don't think he planned on being booted, right? And I don't care. I don't care that fucking weasel stood at that electron and said, I'm dismissing myself. No, he got booted. He knew he was going to get booted. He thought he was taking the high roll. I honestly believe that man did not think it was going to come down like this. And it was going to give Donna a way for an appeal. He was paving the way for an appeal. I felt violated listening to Katie Cooley. This was Rash's attempt to get out of this all along because he knew he was over his head. Yeah, I think it was Irene. I honestly think it was all about Donna, trying to save Donna. And this would have been, I too believe Rashi planned this whole thing. He knew representing Donna was wrong right from the beginning. He knew it was wrong. But they need Wendy to get all the emails and all that in for Donna. I don't think they need more to get Wendy. They need Wendy more to get all that in from Donna. Alex Morris said they might put together a plea deal for Donna. Yeah. So I got this. Oh, I am so sorry. Hi, DC. I didn't say hello. Oh. Yeah, Mr. I agree. I absolutely agree. The only deal Donna will get is to spill the beans on the whole murder and who was involved. That's it. That's all she's getting. That's a good point. He's so enamored with Donna, he may have done this to set her appeal. He knew he didn't have a signed waiver. He knew he didn't have anything. He knew from the beginning that was not signed back in December. So the video that I'm trying to find is his December appearance in front of Judge Everett. And for some reason, it is gone. Yeah, he knew. But that December appearance is when he said he had a waiver from Charlie. He knew it was not signed. And he waits till now? I think Donna cried for herself because it means her trial's being prolonged. It means everything's being prolonged because she wanted to win to save her family. That is exact words she said to me. Well, not said, she wrote to me. Georgia and Sarah Catherine need to arrest Wendy and Harvey now and try them all together. This made Tally look bad. Why wasn't the waiver of attorney-client privilege documents filed? Exactly. So a lot of people, and I'm going to stand up proudly for Judge Everett. People are out there saying that the state screwed up, Judge Everett screwed up. This is on them because they didn't have that submitted waiver. Is it hindsight? Maybe, guys. It might be. I'm not a lawyer. I can't say. But you would think as a judge, you're going to believe the lawyer sitting there. I bet you Everett never does that again. I poor pity people that come in front of him now because he's always going to be thinking Rashbaum. That always bothered me that he was allowed to represent Donna. Of course, it was a conflict of interest. Absolutely. Mr. B says Rashi also told the judge months ago that Donna hired him in 2016. So how could he represent Charlie in the first place? Because he had a signed waiver from Donna to represent Charlie. Charlie didn't give that same over. What triggered me is they have their rights, but Dan Markel had it all taken from him. So sad. Bless the Markel family. Justice for Dan. Bumble, you said it perfectly. The victims never have rights. This infuriates me. The victims don't have rights. The criminals have all the rights. I thought it was just Canada. I seriously thought it was just here. I seen it today, how every right is given to a fucking criminal, a murderer. And the victims are always sitting on that back seat, waiting and waiting and waiting over and over for justice to be served. Well, I'm saying this, and I'm sorry, guys, and I'm heated and I'm mad and I'm angry. I'm not upset anymore. I've reached the anger point of that trigger. And I'm telling you, Tallahassee, you got to get this shit together. These people need justice. They need it. I'm not going against Sarah. I'm not going against and Georgia and Judge Everett. I am not. I will support them to the end, but something needs to be done. So it's like True said, get in the cars, arrest every fucking Adelson out there that's still walking, still breathing fresh air, still feeling the sunshine on their face. Put them in fucking jail and let's see where the chips lie from there. That's what enough's enough. Enough's enough. I understand the one at a time. I get it. I think it's a great strategy. Enough's enough now. Put them all in fucking jail. Well, except for Rob. Yes, Lynn. Thank you. Except for Rob. I don't class him as an Adelson, though. I know that's his last name, but I don't class him as that. Put them all in jail and let's see where the chips fall. They're at least going to be in jail for at least 3 to 4 years before all their trials are heard. Put them in there. Done. Yeah, Floridian Adelsons. Yeah, guys, I don't mean Rob by any means. I don't class him as an Adelson. Yep, exactly. The victims are forgotten all the time. And yes, you are right. Criminals always have the right all the time. I see it. I've lived it. And I can't even imagine the pain that Ruth is going through right now. I honestly, the pain that she is going through is got to be. Hello, Astra Mom. Moon, sorry. Not sure Alex can persuade Donna to accept a plea deal. State going to offer plea deal. I don't see it. I don't see it either. Honestly, I don't see it. Hello, Win. Sorry, I didn't see you come in. Hello. Yes, girl, this was on purpose. Adelson want to continue to hurt the Markels. Taking Dan's life wasn't good enough. No full justice for Dan Markel. And I said, and I will sit here and I will say, this is not about Judge Everett. This is not about Georgia. This is not about Sarah Catherine Dugan. They fully 100% have my respect and all of this, but enough's enough. They played their last card. They don't have any more cards to play. Lock the fuckers up. Go tonight, arrest the last two, arrest them, and let the chips fall where they lay. Let the chips fall where they lay. The clock starts ticking once someone is arrested. That's why they can't get Wendy in jail yet, unfortunately. They need Wendy to testify. That's the sickest thing. They need her to testify to get all those emails in. Donna can be convicted and get LWOP and still claim innocence, and Charlie's in prison until death. Like, it's not hell enough, Sophia. It's just not hell enough. Like, I'm sorry to say this, guys, but Ruth and Phil are not young. They're not young. I want them to have justice. I want them to have justice. That's what I said. 2025, guys, February, March, you watch. February or March, we'll have Donna's trial. Oh, sorry. Hello, Jonas. I'm so sorry. Oh, gosh. I said that earlier. Watch, we won't have a trial till 2025. Yep, they are. You're right, True. They're young, old, but they are older. They need justice. Hello, Rayanne. I just, oh gosh, I don't know. Like, so let's listen to, and I'm sorry, but guys, when you look at Morris and Morris, I'm not picking on you yet. I'm not picking on you yet. But when I look at Morris, I see, what's that turtle? Oh gosh, the name is gone. Franklin the turtle. Yeah, right. I'm sorry guys that I'm ranting, but just, I know it's a setback and you shouldn't look at one setback as whatever, but this is a huge setback. This isn't a small setback. We're going to have, so what, it's October or September, sorry. October, November, December, January, February, about 5 or 6 months waiting. So that's another 5-6 months that goes by where Wendy isn't brought to justice. Thank you, Mr. C or Mr. B. You are saying what we all are feeling and thinking. Rant away. Well, this, like I said, this is our safe zone. You guys feel free. If you need to say something, you say it. I'm afraid Wendy will get away with this and live happy in another rich boyfriend yep. Jarvis, and yeah, hello, Patsy Cline. Wow, 5 or 6 months. Yep. Hey, Mrs. Sky. Hello, Rochelle and crew. I was at work today getting updates from Sky Troop. We all know how flaky Rashi is. Part of me is surprised that he withdrew, but another is not surprised. He's despicable. And I don't, you know what? He wouldn't have withdrew. He wouldn't have withdrew. He was told you're in deep shit. And it looks better on him to withdraw than to have a judge kick him out. He had no choice. Alex looks, sound like, and good person with morals, conscience. Donna will not like him. Let's hope. Sorry, guys. And Sky says, if you visit the merch store, it looks weird. Yeah, Amazon. YouTube has still not fixed it yet. I don't know what's going on. Well, the more money Donna spends on lawyers, the less money on Charlie's books and in Wendy's wallet. Yep. I agree with whomever feels like Morris will drop out. Donna will he's not going to drop out. He's not dropping out. So I'm going to play this. This is out of his own mouth. Armand says, Jay has a 2-minute hot mic between George and Rash. She scolded him and was concerned about bar issues. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find that. Did he make it into a short or is it on his TikTok? Because I didn't see it on his page. Oh, you want to fire me? Then I quit. Mentally so abusive by Rash. Absolutely. That's exactly what it was. Wendy has destroyed the lives of everyone she had a relationship with, including her children. Yep. YouTube. Okay, I'll look again. Mr. Bet had to go and hit that like button. Thank you, Sky, for putting True's page up. I saw it on Jay's Shorts. Okay. Let's listen to Morris, see what he has to say, and then we'll look at that.
What went through your mind as all this was happening?
Well, I don't know that it matters how I'm feeling. It's been a stressful day for Mrs. Adelson, no doubt about that. For lawyers, these things happen and there are legal arguments that have to be made, and it's part of our job, of course. But so, a legal issue resolved and on to the next challenge.
Can you kind of talk about what happened? I know folks at home might not understand what attorney-client privilege is or what the Sixth Amendment allows folks when they're on trial.
Sure. Charlie Adelson's counsel filed a notice advising that Mr. Adelson was not consenting to his former counsel cross-examining Mr. Adelson on the witness stand. That expanded to Mr. Adelson saying that he no longer consented to Mr. Rashbaum's continued representation of his mother. There was agreement amongst the parties originally, and that agreement came to an apparent halt based on Mr. Offerman's pleading.
It's very noisy.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't want to.
I was going to ask, but I literally couldn't even hear what he said. But I don't even know what you asked and what he said.
I asked just, could you explain to that? Explain it.
Okay,
I can do it again without semis if you want.
do it.
Um, so Charlie Adelson's attorney filed a notification that Mr. Adelson was notifying the court that he had an objection to Mr. Rashbaum conducting cross-examination of Mr. Adelson because of prior representation. That expanded to Mr. Adelson's objection that Mr. Rashbaum continue representation of his mother. As a result of the objections, where there once was agreement, there are now objections. Mr. Rashbaum has withdrawn from the case, and we're going to figure out what lawyers we're going to use to go forward. You can keep that out.
That's fine. Are you going to represent Donna Adelson, though, as her lead counsel?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes, we'll be proceeding forward with myself as lead counsel, and we're looking into what other lawyers may be associated with the case.
Someone local, perhaps, or
It would be.
okay, not someone out of state. Sorry, down south or whatever.
No, I don't have a belief that it would be anyone down south at this point.
Right.
I anticipate somebody local.
And then everyone knew about this. Everyone knew about how fraught with difficulty the situation was with the same lawyer, Mr. Rashbaum, representing Charlie and Donna. How did we get here? If everyone knew that, how did we end up with a continuance today?
Well, I think everyone knew that the conflict existed or the potential of the conflict. There were waivers in place that seemingly resolved the conflict issue. But as is anyone's right in that circumstance, their consent or their permission was revoked. And as a result, that brought a termination to that game plan, if you will, and necessitated a different one. And that's the reason for the continuance.
And what we really saw was this conflict between Charlie Adelson's desire to have a thorough appeal and his mom in a criminal trial. May not have said that very artfully, but
ultimately, the question is whether or not their positions are at odds with one another, and there's absolutely the potential of that, and that's the issue.
When there are changes of counsel, like what happened today, can you kind of speak to how long it takes other attorneys and lawyers to kind of study up on the case to be ready to go to trial?
Fortunately, I'm in a reasonably good position in terms of familiarity, but as I stated to the court, I do need an opportunity to catch my breath and catch up on the things that I'm not as familiar with. So me personally, I don't think there's a huge learning curve to it. For another lawyer just to pick it up and figure things out, there's more of a learning curve. This case was calendared for trial relatively quickly in the big picture. It's a 2023 case at the end of 2023, but it's roughly 9-10 months after arrest, which is abnormal. So I would think that by the time that the matter gets to trial, it would be a normal passage of time, if you will.
when do you think that the trial would occur?
Discussions have been had with the state that sometime between November and January, early February. So we're working on a calendar right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I know that's what Carl said, but he seems to be going forward. Charlie, hey, Bob. Charlie never signed the waiver in December. That was pretty good sign that wasn't on board, but what do I know? Right? That was back in December. Like, there's a lot of balls dropped on this. A lot of balls. No, he's moving forward. Yep, and I bet you some of that upset we saw was because Charlie kiboshed it. Yeah, guys, that the short that you guys are telling me about, For some reason, it's not showing up for me. So if someone has a link, I would greatly appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Which son? Leah's saying Bob's. Oh, I don't know. I still don't see anybody flipping on each other here. Yep. Like Judge E said, you threw a grenade while Rash giggles. He knows he did. He knew he had this. He didn't expect it to blow up the way it did. He didn't. I guarantee this was up his sleeve and he was going to use it, or so Donna could use it. Donna could use it for an appeal. This guy, I love that. I'm still besties with my second grade friend. We'll go back to this.
Donna Adelson was crying in court and wiping her eyes and looked very clearly upset. Can you say what was going through her mind, or did she articulate that to you?
I don't know that she articulated what was going through her mind, but I can pretty accurately tell you that you develop a relationship with the lawyer and a connection, the recognition that that connection is going to be broken, and how am I going to go this on my own without you, is absolutely a feeling that the client has, and it's distressing, stressful. The whole situation is stressful in the first instance, but she understands, and put one foot in front of the other and get the case to a jury as quickly as we can.
What happens to Katie McVanoa and Charlie? Do they all go back to their respective prisons? Are they going to stay in Leon? Do you have any idea?
I would imagine that the state will begin its process of releasing and returning witnesses. I can tell you on my end of things, that's one of the immediate things that I went back to do, is to let witnesses know that they're released from subpoenas and cancel travel arrangements, because there's been an awful lot of effort that's been put into this.
Right. How disappointed were you that it came to this?
Because of preparation and being ready to go for the benefit of the client, I'm disappointed that it came to this. I wanted Mrs. Adelson to be able to have her day in court as quickly as possible, but I have to be reasonable and practical.
Is that part of why she was upset too? Did she want to go to trial this week and get this done? And
yes, absolutely. I mean, her desire is for the jury to be able to listen in judgment of the facts and be able to get the case to the jury as quickly as we can.
I know that you just spoke to, she was sad that she can't go to trial right now. You're upset that you can't get that trial moving quicker. But would you say that this is all kind of for the best in the long run?
I think so. I think that it's going to open up opportunities as it relates to negotiations. I think that it opens up pathways to exploring different defenses that may not have been previously available. I think that it makes the situation potentially easier and in the best interest of both Mr. Adelson and Mrs. Adelson in terms of having lawyers advocate for them.
you mentioned the word plea. Do you expect that there didn't seem to be a lot of plea negotiations between the parties from the outside, at least?
Oh, you never know. Ms. Kappelman says, stay tuned, right?
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Did she say that? I might have missed that. Or she said, I'm sorry, she said that last year.
She
said that last
She
year.
said, stay
said that to
tuned
me
in
last
terms
year.
of who's going to be
Yes,
prosecuted.
ring a bell.
So
Right.
I say that a little tongue in cheek, but you never know. There are ways of resolving very difficult cases, and this may open up an opportunity for different dialogue.
Resolve it outside of trial, you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's all I have.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Sure.
Appreciate your time.
Oh, okay. You know what, Franklin? You've just earned a nickname. How dare you mock Georgia? How dare you? Especially of all days. How dare you mock Georgia? Wow. I didn't hear this, guys. I didn't watch it prior. I didn't even know he said that. How dare he mock Georgia? And you guys heard me a minute ago saying, come on, state, let's go. Move on them all. Let the chips fall where they fall. Yeah, I'm going to call him the Franklin Ninja, or you know that Franklin cartoon, the turtle? He looks like Franklin. So it's more still on the case, and there should not be too much stalling before Donna goes to trial. Shouldn't, but he's going to bring on another lawyer, supposedly from Tallahassee, and he's going to have to get that lawyer up to speed. So we're looking at 2025, guys, before she goes to trial. Oh, he'll definitely be there. Unless he's done. Unless he dies before then. But that's the problem, Sophia. They can't. They can't because they need Wendy to testify against her mom. They need Wendy to get in the motive of the murder. That's the whole problem here. If they don't have Wendy, they can't get the motive in. Yeah, he's the turtle. He looks like Franklin. I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. When many attorneys said today that yes, Donna has a right to ask for money back. And Bob says it's going to be like a year. At first I said that, Bob. I said a year from now. But they can also take the 5th. She was already convicted. She went on the witness stand. Wendy hasn't. Wendy's been on the witness stand, but with immunity. If she's put in jail, she doesn't have to say anything. She can go and say, I'm pleading the 5th. She has an upcoming trial. She doesn't want to say anything that can be used against her. She doesn't have to. Okay, I'm old and I've never sent a link before, so Rochelle, see if you got it. No, that's okay, Rian. It's got to be, if you guys can find it, I don't understand why I can't find it, but Harvey will spend his golden years demanding money back from lawyers and Vilas, Katie, and the hitman. Do you think they will keep Charlie in Tallahassee? No. He'll be on the next plane out as soon as they can get the transfer. $20,000. Just like that. Did he say they will try and settle outside of court? No, this will never settle. Hello, Jonah. Never settle outside of court. No, they asked if there's a chance for a plea, and he said, he's like, oh, Jesus. Wait and see. So he mocked Georgia. Yep, Wendy's got more time. So you think also, because the FBI's got to be watching her. So now you've got the FBI spending more money watching her. Patsy Cline, just so I know, why would it take close to a year to start the trial? Because Moore was saying he was only second chair. He was only privy, he said, to certain things. So now he's got to get up to speed. He's got to hire another lawyer, which has got to go through the whole case and get up to speed. So, yeah, it really could take that all witnesses back to prison. Yep, back to where they came from. Hey, Ronnie, Rashbaum was just asked to be on Dancing with the Stars. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. What about all the evidence they have? Bring it all out. If Wendy wants to dispute it, she can get up on the stand. For her trial, absolutely. But she doesn't have to go up there and say anything that might incriminate her for her trial if she's arrested. That's what I'm getting from all this. I know it doesn't work that way. I'm just wishing. Oh, so Leah, you're wishing the same wish I am. Honestly. Heard a forensic accountant say that the Adelsons may have spent the majority of their savings and now only have properties to borrow again. So basically, they're on the fast track to being broke. Yep, I agree. I've said that weeks ago. Yep. But we didn't think that this was going down this way. But yeah, she'll be paying for it. She will be paying. Alex said it would be January, February for a new trial. That's what he's saying. But that don't mean nothing. You're going to get motion hearings after motion hearings again. Maybe not uncommon dirty defense tactics delaying trial. But this is what I don't get. I don't think it was a tactic to delay the trial, guys. She asked for a speedy trial. I think it was a tactic that blew up in Rashbaum's face to keep a card up his sleeve for her so she would have a card for an appeal. I don't think it was a tactic to delay. I think it was a tactic that blew up in Rashbaum's face today. Maybe she will plead guilty in exchange for not going after Wendy anymore. No. They wouldn't take that plea. The state would not take that plea at all. They're not going to say, oh, take this and we'll let Wendy walk free. Not going to happen. They won't do it. Yeah, well, the one we just watched, he said probably around February too. Oh, yep, you're right. By the time they come to trial, they will be broke. Yep, an appeal tactic that didn't work because it blew up on him. We've been suspecting Rash of trying to cause a mistrial from the beginning. Absolutely, Bob. From the very beginning. The dirtiness of Charlie knew he didn't sign a waiver. He waited till he was in Tallahassee to pull this stunt. And that smirk, everybody said, why is he smirking? Why is he smirking? How will a new dream team ever get up to speed? If your son is shit, you must quit. Right? Would be so happy to see Adelson spend all their money on trial and appeals and go broke. Donna too, proud, arrogant to agree plea deal. Charlie gave a middle finger to Donna and everyone else. He sure did today. Please like and subscribe and share. Thanks, Sky. If there's any plea to be had, it would be Donna and Charlie turning all in Wendy. That will never happen. You're right, True. It will never happen. And no plea. The state is not going to give any plea that lets Wendy walk free. It's just not going to happen. Harvey will be on Medicaid within 5 years. Yep. You're right, Mrs. Sky. He had time to think about this. Now, the only thing I can see happening, Donna's upset today. Tomorrow, Donna's going to be angry. Friday, Donna's going to be pissed. She's going to talk to her jail girlfriends. And they're going to say, your son threw you under the bus. Let's see by Monday if something happens. Because she's vengeful. She's vindictive. That anger is going to fester over the weekend. That's all he has now, time and honey buns. Yep. And that's exactly what I'm saying, true. She's a narcissist. Narcissists don't take shit lying down. They come out just going. In a couple days, she's upset. Then she's going to get angry. Then she's going to get vengeful. By Monday, this has festered in her. Festered. On the nosy, Jane. Let's see. Put Charlie in Gen Pop for 5 minutes and save money on the flight. B-Rabbit, in my opinion, it's a race now between Charlie and Donna Sue as to who flips on Wendy first. And I'm telling you, I let's see what Monday brings, guys, because anybody that knows narcissists, and she's going to fester. She's going to boil this weekend. Hey, Chris, welcome. And, chat's going crazy here. The narcissist who's raised narcissists. Thank goodness Robert had a brain. Yep, he got out. He got out. They may only get a one-way ticket to Vietnam to show that they really did plan to leave and stay there per country rules. Just a thought. They may only got a one-way ticket to Vietnam to show that they really did plan to live and stay there per country rules. I'm not sure what you're saying there, Sophia. Better than late than never. Hi, Rochelle. Hi, friends. Hi, Marion. Welcome back. Jonas, maybe another letter about buying her in bar mitzvah dress. Burying her in a bar mitzvah. Becky says, Judge Everett said Donna would be paying for all court costs and changes brought on by delays. Rashi's best be giving that money back because Alex will also expect to get paid. You can bet your bottom dollar Harvey was on that phone today. That's right. Being a true crime buff is not a weak of heart. Yep. Sorry, guys. Chat is flying. Wendy doesn't know any of this happened, doesn't watch, doesn't read, doesn't listen. Right, Bob? She's fucking doing a happy dance today. She just got bought a lot of time. Rash is new Adelson. Rash will visit, call Donna, and take care of Adelson's inmates, sending commissary money, etc. But everything he says now will be on a jail call. He has no privilege anymore. Make that call, Rashi. Make it. Vietnam has strict rules on who could live there and buy property. So if they had a one-way ticket, it kind of proves that they were staying and living there. Oh, absolutely. But they can't buy property. That's why there's no paperwork for the money that Charlie was with that villa. Yeah, it's a given that they were going to stay there. First preference is arrest Wendy now. If not possible, I hope Wendy runs out of money and needs a public defender for the time of return. She's got that millionaire boyfriend. Wendy doesn't do things for any other reason, and that's a buffer. That's a buffer for her. I agree she will not take this lying down. The paranoia is going to keep her up all night until Dan Markel is ready. Till Dan Markel is ready to haunt her dreams. Rinse and repeat. Enjoy your golden years. Yeah. Will says, Donna has to realize her beloved Wendy used her and the rest of the family and they're all in this position because Wendy used them all. It's going to hit her soon, I think. Neither Charlie or Donna care about Wendy right now, but if they flip on Wendy, they're both admitting guilt. It's going to, but see, that's the thing with narcissists, right? They only see tunnel vision. They don't see the big picture. They don't see what could possibly happen. Like Charlie today. That about Charlie. Charlie it's admitting that he's guilty in a way. Oh, thank you so much, Patsy. 85 watching, 44 likes. Please hit that like button. No, today was only jury selection. She wasn't there. How does Wendy have a boyfriend? It's those blue eyes of hers. Donna Sue doesn't have her son giving her Xanax either. Her anxiety will be off the chart. By the weekend, I'm telling you, she's going to be brewing. Scott Radius and his girlfriend enjoying the villa in Vietnam. They only had to pay $16K balance. Yep. Wendy doesn't give a crap about her mom or brother. She did use them to get Dan going and didn't think any of them care about the other. Yep, I agree. I'm just going to catch up on chat because it just went crazy. Did you watch the brief interview after? I believe the one outside morning, the one with, I tried not to, I had a breakdown, so I tried not to watch, but let me see. Let me go here. I want to go back.
How are you feeling right now?
Are you talking about that one, the morning feed? Both Donna Sue and Charlie are vindictive and nasty. It's only a matter of time. No, B Rabbit. That's why I said this weekend, she's going to be stewing. I wonder if Rash is worried about the LK. Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, we did watch it. We did watch it. We heard the little dig that he threw at Georgia there. Or not a dig, he mocked her, in my opinion. No, Rash is worried about the bar. He's worried about anything that's coming down on. What's with that guy cracking jokes and looking right? Oh, yeah, she's probably on the phone with him, going on and on about getting money back, about Charlie. Thank you for posting Morning Feeds channel, everyone. If you haven't went there, please go, like, subscribe, share. Same with True Crime Wifey. Please go there, like, subscribe, share. We are a community that likes to spread the love. Well, I'm telling you, if her trial's February or after, I'll be going. But I agree, B, 100%, because she definitely wanted him as her lawyer, and he held this card, and he shouldn't have done this case. He shouldn't have done this case at all. Well, somebody had posted or said that there's a good chance she's on supervised watch right now, which is only going to piss her off more. Hope Donna doesn't try to off herself. I'm sure she's full of anxiety, depression, knowing she has to stay in jail another year. Yeah. The morning feed just uploaded the Diddy indictment. We'll have updates on Michelle Draconis and Harmony Montgomery tomorrow. Oh, thank you for letting us know that, morning feed. Ruth, Phil, and Shelly have to be devastated. My heart goes out to them. Absolutely. Listen, my breakdown was because of my trauma. I cannot imagine. This is theirs. This is theirs playing out in front of the whole world. I just can't imagine. What gets to me is that not one of them accepts responsibility for the situation they are now in. Always someone else's fault. Exactly, Becky. Morning. He knew taking this case would only be successful if Charlie cooperated. Yep, I agree. Never really on a murder to comply. Never rely on a murderer to comply. Nope. But you know what? Get it in writing. Get it in writing, Rashbaum. Did they not teach you that first year of university lawyer college? Did they not teach you to get shit in writing? Oh God, please no. Please no. Please no. Oh. Yeah, this won't be her life if she keeps talking about plea deals. Honestly, I can understand why he would want a plea deal. He would want to just get this done as fast as possible to get his name off of it. I get that, but it ain't happening. This is not justice. I'm appalled and so devastated for the Markels. Absolutely, B-Rabbit. And that's why when I came on, I said, listen, I don't have anything against Georgia, Sarah Catherine Dugan, or Judge Everett, but enough's enough. This one at a time, it's got to stop. It's got to stop. This is 10 years. By the time Donna gets to trial, it's going to be 11 years. And you know what? It's the taxpayers in Florida. It's the taxpayers in Tallahassee that we need to call this out. We need them to call this out. People like me in Canada, I don't have to say. I'm not in Tallahassee. They need to make noise. They need to make noise and get this moving. Hey, Elizabeth. Mr. Rashi knew what he was doing. So did Charlie. Evil hangs with evil. Absolutely. I think this was a thing between the two of them. And then Charlie used it to backfire everything. I feel for the boys having lost their dad and limited contact with the Markels. They will be adults before they learn how much Dan Markel loved them. Yep, they will. They absolutely will. And who knows at that time how much of an Adelson damage has been done. After she gets really angry, she is probably going to conjure up a plan with her new lawyers. It's a possibility. That's why I said by Monday, she's over boiling. Overall, Donna wants out. Donna thinks she's getting out after trial. So look at the side. No one is more devastated than Donna. And she did. She thought she was getting out. I didn't post an early bird song tonight, but if I did, it would have been Take the Money and Run just for Rashi. Yep. Hi, Gina. Sorry, I don't think I said hello. Just justice for Dan. And it's like, I understand justice and I understand it's slow. This is fucking snails. This is snails now. This is, in my opinion, this is too much. They need to order some non-compliance consequences in prison for Charlie. I actually wouldn't mind Donna getting 10 years since she's 74 if she turns on Wendy. I agree. I 100% agree with that. Donna has to wait longer on trial and hope she will get out, and her inner circle is now gone, and her son just told her via lawyers that she shouldn't have hired Rash. Karma at work. Yep. Here's the story of Rashi, Joe, and Donna Sue. You're right. 10 years is not acceptable. No, I 100% agree. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going against Georgia. I'm not going against Sarah Catherine Dugan. I'm not definitely going against Everett. But enough's enough. Enough's enough. Please hit that like on your way in. Crime and Coffee is growing. Great to see. Biggest love on YouTube. Oh, thank you so much. True. This is too slow. 4 years is the maximum slowness. 10 years is just plain wrong. It is. It's plain wrong. It is wrong in the fact that they're putting the Markels through this. 10 years is too much. Too much. 11 years before Donna goes to trial. Then you're going to, what, then 11 years, you're going to arrest Wendy. Then you've got what, 12 years before she goes to trial? It's too much. Donna needs Sarah Boone to teach her how to make a poster for a lawyer. You know what? I would say yes, they are concerned, but right now I don't. I can't even imagine how much the taxpayers' money in Florida is being spent to keep eyes on Wendy. It's honestly, it's up to taxpayers now, honestly. They want justice. They need to start letting people know they want justice and they want their money to be stopped being blown. We all know why this murder case took so long, and that was all protected by the Adelsons had no more. Now they all fall down. But when, Mr. B, when do they fall down? Donna is impotent. She has virtually no representation today. She can't file squat. Watch her use a public defender. No, she's not. She's got Morris. She wants to file anything, Morris will do it. Morris is still on the case. Yeah, Sarah Boone is lining up the lawyers now. Yep. Hasn't anyone heard any tea about Wendy lately? Nothing. Like off the grid. Off the grid. And you know what? Mentor lawyer said last night, oh, this is a nothing burner. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. Things will go forward. The length of time for justice is beyond unacceptable. Just arrest Wendy and Harvey and move it along, Tally. I agree. Arrest them and let the chips fall where they fall. No matter what, they're going to be in jail for at least 3 years. Let's just get them off the street. This was done on purpose. Their hatred for Dan Markel runs so deep, normal people can't comprehend. Sickening. Exactly. True. And I know Georgia's a cool cat and she's cool, but I cannot imagine that she is okay with this tonight. I can't imagine. Katie, Charlie, and Louise probably can't sleep tonight from Donna's wailing about Rashi and moldy staples, right? Amen, B Rabbit. Absolutely. And our men, you're right. Carl called it. Carl called it. Typical slimy defense attorney. Yep. Also federal taxpayers, because FBI's taxes in Texas are anywhere is paid through federal tax local dollars. Absolutely. It's time. People on the ground need to start raising up. We can make as much noise on here and all of that, but I'm telling you, people on the ground need to start making noise. Georgia was a little pissed today. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. They're having a day for sure. Well, we know, the coffee crew knows that that Judge Everett is going to have a treat tomorrow. Hopefully he can enjoy it. Hopefully. Who enjoyed Donna fake crying today? She was dabbing her cheeks, wiping her tears. I don't believe she was fake crying. I believe she was crying for herself. I think it all hit her. That's why I say she didn't know about this coming down the pipeline. They weren't fake tears, but they were tears for herself. It's better this way. Fairer the trial, the better. No, I agree, Morning Feed. But this should have been taken care of months ago. The Markels are in their 80s. I'm furious they're still having to endure this cruelty. Exactly. Mike, I heard Rashbaum say to Donna about Alex Morris, he's a good man. I've smelled his fingers. Oh my God, Mike. Oh my God. Yeah. Fake tears are Wendy at police interview. Georgia's replay after Rashi withdrew himself was classic. She said my response would be inappropriate, and this time Judge Everett agreed. Yep. I don't have anything appropriate to say at this moment. I think Harvey told Rashi that Donna needs a real lawyer. Rashi took the bullet. I think Rash had this planned. He knew he didn't have that signed. He was figuring he was going to have this card up his sleeve. And I believe Charlie understood this, but Charlie flying into Tallahassee and with that smirk on his face was a fuck you, Tallahassee. That's what that smirk was. He knew he was going to play this card. Rashi didn't know he was going to play it. He knew Rashi knew. It was everybody playing their card at the same time. It was a perfect storm that happened. A perfect storm. Yeah. She was definitely upset, but there were no real tears. She was trying to turn on the waterworks for Rashi. Katie Kool-Aid said she was in hysterics. When Katie left there, she was in, and she said she could see she was crying. He smirked in his mugshot when they brought him into Tallahassee. Rashi went to the bank and then his beach house purchased within the past few years. He was chipper, bouncing in his shoes. Yep, until he gets ethics review and all this. Enjoy it now, you fucking herpy, because it ain't gonna last. Like I said, Rashi had a card that was up his sleeve for an appeal issue for Donna. I don't think he planned on using it. Charlie knew about this. Not that it was a plan for an appeal, but he knew. Him and Rash knew. Charlie decided to say, fuck you, Tallahassee, and played his card, which then forced all this. So, never have secrets with fucking murderers and all this. It's all going to play out differently. And it blew up. Rash holding that up his sleeve blew up in his face today. It blew up. Donna Sue was crying and Rash was smiling and trying to contain the glee, apparently when talking with Donna. Yeah. Oh, God, I could not work today. I cleared my schedule, my brain, and my emotions were scrambled by this. I had a breakdown. I'll be honest. Yeah, it triggered me really bad. Katie Kool-Aid said Rashi was particularly skipping down the hallway. Yeah, he was making himself look like he was okay. Man's going to be shaking his boots for a bit. Pull up Charlie's mug, please. I sent it to you Saturday via email. Smirk galore. Yep, I will pull it up. Supercharged shock absorber lifts. I would like to see that at Leah. Okay, let me see. Let me go into my email. Pull this up. Let me pull this up, guys. What the heck is going on with my email? There we go. Helps if I go to the right one, guys. True. Sent it to me. Merge. There we go. Okay, here we go. I'll share this screen with you guys. Oh boy. Present. It's just I gotta make this. The problem is on this screen it doesn't allow you to make it bigger. Let me take myself out, see if I can make it bigger so people can see it. Alpha, very dirty money. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I thought I saved, let me check in my pictures. I think I saved a bigger picture of this. I want to make this bigger so it's easier to see. He's thinking about pizza and sushi. Oh. Okay, so let me go. I'm going to try to pull it up so it's bigger. It's too small to see. There we go. Here we go. Let's do this. I'm going to get a better view for you guys of Charlie here so you can see it better. Let me just stop screen again. There we go. Like he is smirking. He is smirking. Oh, I gotta add myself to screen before I say hello. Hello. I wonder what the waiver Donna signed said about repayment. In worst case scenario, he may not have to return anything. That will look good on the Adelsons. And really, what are they going to do? Take him to court for it? Yes, B Rabbit. How was your appointment? Yep, a regular ladies' man, right, Patsy? Oh, I 100% Charlie screwed Rash. That's why I said I believe Charlie and Rash knew that this was a thing. And maybe Charlie's come to his senses because what else was said? That his new appellate attorney is going, the new appellate attorney is saying ineffective counsel, which I don't see how they can argue this with his word saying he was the best thing. He was a great lawyer. Leah, I hear you. I hear you. Like, it really done me in today. And that's why I was debating on even coming on tonight. But I thought, you know what? There's a lot of people out there like me that this might have triggered. And maybe if I tell what happened to me today, that they will understand that it's normal. Because it really did trigger me. Geez, okay, so Bob and Rochelle, all okay, thank you. Oh, good. Well, we're hoping for all good things for you, B-Rabbit. Yep. Mom abandoned me. I'm abandoning her. And you know that narcissist connection, because they haven't been able to talk. They haven't been able to talk. So that narcissist connection is broken between Charlie and Donna. He knew what he was playing with. They've got to, right? They've got to. Not having that waiver in court documents. Not having that waiver. It's a big oops. So much for all your hard work with the wheel and special guests. Right, Gina? Sky said that to me. I was like, I know. Yeah. We're so invested. We have put our emotions into this. We're so invested. Who knows? I tend to suspect central planning from all these people, like the whole thing is one operation. And you could possibly be right. I think this was a thing between Rash and Charlie, and Rash didn't expect Charlie to play it against him. Surely Jack Campbell will have to make a statement sometime soon. I really thought there was going to be a statement tonight. I really thought we were going to get something from the state office. I'm shocked we didn't, because they've got to know the world is up in arms right now over this. They've got to know it. How do they not? How do they not think that people want answers? Well, at least the best judge will get his cupcakes. Yes, he will. He's going to have red velvet cupcakes tomorrow morning. So maybe when he goes into his office and he is still reeling from what happened in his courtroom, there'll be some red velvet cupcakes there with a note saying, "Thank you for all that you do." Maybe it'll put a smile on his face. I can see CA, a new attorney, planning to make Rashi look bad to increase his appeal chances, or maybe Rashi was in on it. Well, they're throwing Rash under the bus. They're saying I can't even speak. They're blaming it on Rash, and I just don't know how they get around that with all the jail calls saying how great he did, how hard he worked. Did anybody think Alex Moore's press statement made it sound like a plea is possibility for Donna? Oh, I guarantee he's going to try to get a plea for her. I believe absolutely he's going to try to get a plea. Doesn't mean there will be one. Ineffective counsel. Thank you, True. It was not coming out. Oh, Bob, we ordered we did it right on the live. We ordered Judge Everett red velvet cupcakes. And he's getting them tomorrow. The Rash was the last connection for undercover Adelson Communications. By him resigning, she loses those privileges. She is stranded emotionally now. All she has now is Harvey on the phone. Well, she's got Morris. Now she's got Morris. She'll try to play Morris. But Rash can't, it's not under client privilege anymore as of this afternoon. Hey, Patricia. Yep. And that was, and Morris, I would think, is not going to run from Donna to Charlie. Donna, Charlie, he has no reason to, but Daniel was. Doesn't matter what Charlie thought of his counsel. It matters what a lawyer thinks of his counsel. Him propping up Rashbaum won't make any difference. Okay. Because I was wondering about that. I'd be like, I would say, well, look at, he's bragging this guy up. But I'm looking back on the trial. He was an idiot. Oh, God. I can't. No, I am not putting that in the universe. I'm not. The Rash will be on the state's witness list by tomorrow. Yep, he can be a witness now. Bedtime, good night, all. Red velvet true crime cupcakes. Night, Bob. Bumble, I don't know what you mean by R38. The morning feed, Charlie could easily say I'm not a lawyer and didn't realize how bad his counsel was until I spoke to other counsel. Yes, he could. Yep, you're right. Absolutely. Absolutely. So now it's just a mess. It's just a mess. I can't. CA is so happy right now. He wanted to stick it to Georgia. And Sarah Catherine Dugan, he thinks he deserves 2 stacks of moldy cash. Yeah, he stuck it to them today. Absolutely did. That was his fuck you to Tallahassee. Absolutely. And Tallahassee needs to give him a double fuck you right back. If Rashbaum did not have a waiver from Charlie and was hoping to get it at a later date, would that be a disbarring offense? I would think so. This is the only life Charlie has now. He can't easily feed off BS games on the outside, so he will certainly throw a wrench wherever possible. Yep. I agree. He enjoyed it. His mug shot. Remember I said, guys, what's so funny? Why is he smirking? He knew what was coming down the pipe. But she who laughs, laughs best. He knew what was coming. I'm so sleepy too. I'll say goodnight. I usually fall asleep without saying goodnight. Full moon tonight. And that's why shit hit the fan today. It's a full moon. Yeah, it's a smug shot. Night, true. Okay, Rashi just made up story that Charlie changed his mind about waiver. I don't think there ever was one. I agree, Marie. That's why I said Rashi knew he had this up his sleeve. So if Donna got convicted, she could use ineffective counsel to get her a new trial. He was protecting his pseudo mummy. He did not expect for Charlie to blow it up in his face. He did not expect Charlie to blow it up. Okay, guys, so we've looked at the Leon County mugshot. Get rid of him. Yeah, we won't be on long tonight. Yeah, why I cannot find that link to that hot mic call. I have no idea. Everybody's saying it's in his shorts, but it just isn't unless he's taken it down. Because it's not seeming to be there for me. Rashbaum was protecting his bulging wallet more than any of the people and players. Yeah, but I on Crime and Coffee. Do you have the screen grab with Georgia in foreground and Donna crying in background? Let me see if I can find it. I saved so many screenshots today. I will check, Sky. You know, Donna asked the Rash to beg Charlie to cooperate. Donna has to be devastated. Absolutely. Absolutely. He gave a fuck you to his mom and he gave a fuck you to Tallahassee. I'm not, yeah. And I guarantee he's like, who's smarter now? Who's smarter now? Let me see. Oh, gosh, where is it? Shorts. I don't see where anybody is seeing these 2-minute shorts of Jay's. Maybe I'm just too tired and I'm not. Because, guys, Jay in his shorts, it is not. I'm going to show you what I'm seeing. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to show you what I'm seeing because let me go here. Because, am I just stupid tonight? Honestly, share screen right here. I'm going to show you. I know. Hey, Jesus lover. Quite frankly, Charlie missed his opportunity in life. He could have been a better attorney than Wendy ever could be. He was that twisted deal-making mind. You got a point. I know I always have differing opinions, but I actually do think this was a F you to Donna from Charlie. Quite the opposite. Nope. Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. It was an F you. F you to Donna. Absolutely. I think it was another F you to the State Department too. Oh, you don't? I believe Charlie was protecting Donna. Oh, I said that. I said similar to that the other night because I thought about it and I'm like, you know what? Last night actually. Oh, it's not an FU in your opinion. Let me just see. I know I always have differing opinions, but I actually do not think it was an FU to Donna from Charlie. Oh, you think Charlie was. But Morning Feed, how would that be protecting her? It's a short video. Yeah. So I'm in his videos. Oh, there it is. It was just me, it's not an FU. I mean, I believe Charlie just pulled the fire alarm for his mom because she was too emotional. To save her from Rashbaum as her lawyer? Is that what you're implying? It is for the best long term, but not what Donna wanted. Thanks, B Rabbit. I found it. We are all off our game tonight, Rochelle. Thank you for being here. Even if it's not 100%, I'm totally dysfunctional today. Yeah, guys, what did Donna say? Donna's lawyer say in that interview. We'll play it again. I'm going to read this. I'm going to go to thank you, Shaming of Jay, for this video. Give me one sec. I'm going to share this screen, guys. Share. Shaming of Jay. Here we go. I haven't seen this at all, guys, so see it together. Like I said, I shut myself off for quite a few hours today.
That's what I'm saying. You knew about this the whole time. It ain't new. Well, I didn't want to. I also wanted a quick resolution. All the parties were in agreement. The judge was in agreement. So it's nothing new.
What happened was my one bad judgment on my part to try to get this done quickly. So I didn't do it. Just too much. But I got one. Yeah, I mean, Alex would be right.
Alex Taylor? What's the difference?
Alex has no knowledge of anything that Charlie has ever told me.
Same appellate issue. In one instance, you both come in and say he has no knowledge. In the second instance, you both come in and say he has no knowledge. So what's the difference? But that's how she's okay. No, I agree.
It's a far thing. I'm worried about the Constitution. I'm worried about for me now in the bar, right?
Well,
I admit it. To me, I can guarantee you that was not the case.
Rash is not an appellate lawyer, so he wouldn't have Rash for his appeal. But I can hear Georgia fine, but it's really hard to hear Rashbaum. I agree. Yeah, you're right. I believe you're right. Absolutely. He likely told Charlie straight up, Rashbaum never should have let you use the defense you did. But I don't want to defend Rashi at all, but I guarantee that Charlie was, this is what happened. This is. Morning feed. I think you are on to something there. I agree. I agree with you, morning feed. I heard Rashi say something about being the bar or something like that, but it's really hard to hear what he's saying. But George is pissed. You can hear that. Rashbaum is not the Peel's lawyer, but Charlie has not waived his lawyer privilege with Rash from prior conversations. That's right. And he's not an appellate lawyer, so he would not be taking this case, and Charlie wouldn't be looking at him to be an appellate lawyer. I know there's I know people are saying that out there, but it's not true. He can't do it. He just can't. Oh, did we have? Okay, thanks, B Rabbit. Yeah, I'm going to have to listen to it again a few times because I can make out Georgia, but Rash is hard to make out. But I won't make you listen to it over and over. I heard Rash say he's worried about himself. Well, he should be worried. He really should. I hope when he goes home, his wife just smacks him across the head because he deserves it. Rash was sloppy, lazy, just the in and a pellet looks for him. Yeah. And Georgia said something like, you should be. Yep, absolutely. I heard her. Donna woke up with fleas today. Oh, guys. Tomorrow night's live. I want to do something different. We need to have a decompression of the Adelsons. We need to do something different. So tomorrow night's live, I think we're just going to review some of Sarah Boone. Just kind of step, unless shit hits the fan again. I doubt it will, because, well, it could hit the fan again. Baby goats. Baby goats. Yeah, we need baby goats. Hey, James. Welcome. Donna looks really old in this shot on the screen. She looks like she's aged in a couple days. Yep. I got to find that picture for Sky. James Walsh, welcome to chat. Oh, I really need to start naming my stuff when I save it. Well, thank you for shaming of Jay for that. Let's go here. Who would Dawn be looking at in this picture that you have up? Oh, the one I just got rid of. I'm sorry, I just closed it out. Poll, who will go through more lawyers, Donna or Sarah Boone? Sarah Boone. Maybe she was looking at Katie Kool-Lady. Oh, yeah, I think Katie said that, or was it Rash looked over or Morris looked over at her? Sarah already has, absolutely. Sarah has the lead. Donna's not catching up. They're just going to hire one more, get that person up to speed, and I can't find that picture, Sky. Oh. What is... Katie Cooley said Donna was full-blown ugly crying today. Yep. Yep, she did when she was leaving. And Katie thought, cry, you're a murderer. But, okay. I'm sorry, guys. My brain is not into this tonight at all. I'm going to actually do this. See if we're getting any... Yeah, there's... There's just there's nothing. It's just gone quiet tonight. We shall see. The game has just begun for more counsel. I don't think anyone has beaten Sarah with 9 lawyers. This is one obnoxious bitch. She is absolutely obnoxious. Absolutely 100%. And did you see today they released Wade Wilson's arrest video or his interview? I saw that today. I was like, I just don't even have time for Wade Wilson. Like Donna and her. Yeah. Even chat slow tonight. We're all just not in the mood, are we? Chat's very slow tonight. Rochelle's very slow tonight. Real puzzle pieces, right, B-Rabbit? Real puzzle pieces. I'm seeing. Let me go here. Oh. I watched a little bit of his interview. My God. Did you hear Wade Wilson's jail calls with his... Oh. Those jail calls are something else. I had to get a kick out of the Joey jail call. Charlie being in the same jail as Donna and not being able to communicate probably aged her like 20 years. Yeah, but I bet you she wants to find him and smack him right now. Oh. Oh, I see. More follows. Okay, I see why my chat's slow. Carl's on. Charlie being in the same jail as Donna. Oh, yeah, read that. All right, guys. Metrics, or who's on? Deep Dive True Crime's on. Carl's on. I see why chat's slow. Okay. Wow, Donna probably paid for the rash and now Charlie won't share. She will not take this well. She's not going to take this well. You know what, guys? This is going to be a short one tonight. I see that we've got some big wigs on tonight, so I'm sure everybody wants to be hearing what they say. I wonder if Charlie is sleeping like a baby. I bet you he is sleeping good. I bet you Everett is just still a little bit ticked off. If we're still ticked off, I can imagine Everett is still ticked off. Yeah, thanks, B-Rabbit. I'm gonna let you guys go watch these other shows because I'm like, chat's really slow tonight. And then I looked at and seen who was on, and we've got Carl and Deep Dive True Crime. And then I noticed the P. Diddy's hitting the fan too right now. Yeah. Well, I appreciate that, Irene. I don't think it was that great. I think Rochelle came on to kind of feel like everybody else know. Rest. People are tired, heartbroken, and mad. Yep, Deb. And that's kind of why I came on, so everybody would have a spot to actually vent. But yeah, thanks, dear. You're welcome. You guys are so welcome. I appreciate you all very much. Please send out prayers tonight to Ruth, Shelly, and Phil. They truly do need it. They need all the prayers tonight. And we'll keep fighting. We'll keep fighting for justice for Dan and those two boys and the Markels. And we won't give up. And listen, I'm Canadian, and I am not opposed to writing a letter to the state's attorney's office and saying, let's go. Let's go. Thanks, Jane. We needed this, Rochelle. Thank you very much. Oh, Dash. Now you come in, Dash. Now you come in. Hey, Dash. Yep. Justice for Dan. It's the bottom line. Justice for Dan. Bottom line, all of this. What happened today is a setback. In my opinion, it's a big setback. But we'll keep fighting justice for Dan. Okay, everyone. Good night. Thank you. Take care of yourselves. Show some self-love tonight. And I will see you tomorrow night. Night, everyone. Thank you.